All praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and let's get right into this video.
This is really freaking me out. I'm in my grocery store and my girlfriend just told me about this conspiracy theory and it's happening in my grocery store right now. I'm gonna show you like regular price tags. Okay, look. Paper, regular price tags. This is how much everything is. And then you come over here and look at these ones. That's a camera right there. So they're replacing all of the paper ones with those digital ones that they can change automatically, but they have a camera. And so my girlfriend was telling me that they use the camera to use facial recognition, and they're gonna link you to like your Amazon account, they're gonna link you to everything online, like everything that you have, and they're gonna change the price of your groceries according to who you are, that they recognize by your face, by your Amazon, by your Facebook, by everything. So if they see your spending habits and that you're spending more, your groceries are going to be more expensive. And I'm freaked out that this is happening in my grocery store right now, and it's slow. Like there's some sections that it still has the paper tag, but I'm here kind of late at night, and they're switching. I saw a lady switching it over. So, what's going on in your grocery stores? Is this a conspiracy theory that is true? And if not, why do they have cameras? This is really
Right, so personally, I haven't seen this in any of my grocery stores, but I have seen shopping carts with a lot of cameras, or where the shopping carts would have check out and go, kinda. Um, so I have seen that. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen grocery stores and all that stuff have Amazon Fresh, an example where you just walk out. Now, of course, I do believe all the Amazon Fresh stores are closed because Amazon came out and said that the Amazon Fresh stores wasn't scalable. But when the Amazon Fresh stores were up and about, I've seen people going in and out of them like crazy. I mean, it really was replacing basically the other grocery stores where you had to manually self checkout yourself, right? So of course, the next phase of this obviously will be digital price tags, where the digital price tags will change, based on what the market value is at the time, right? And we know that this is the CHIP technology into place because if you don't have the CHIP, let's get out the scripture. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16 and 17. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name, right? So, going back to this. So, as you can see, if you don't have the CHIP, you're not going to be able to buy anything, right? And that CHIP, that digital price tag, will also be connected to the behavior of those that took the CHIP, right? So think of it like a social credit system, I believe, where your credit score will be determined by how obedient you are to the system, right? So these digital price tags is just basically an introduction to how shopping will be like in the beast system. And by the way, in the beast system, you'll also probably have rations of what you can and can't buy. Remember, since the currency is going to be digitalized, you're going to be limited on what you can buy, on what you can buy, on what day you can buy, on how far you can buy it at, right? So it's going to be really hell, right? So there's no reason to really, even from a logical standpoint, to take the CHIP, right? Because, you know, you're going to be trapped in what you can't buy. You're going to have mass surveillance on another scale like never seen before, right? And you're going to have to be an obedient slave. At a certain point, of course, people are going to take this see it because they won't have the faith, and also the fact that they are not an Israelite and they are not of the elect, right? So when people are in that system, right, a lot of the people are going to be taking the see it out of fear, out of wanting to fill their stomachs because the famine is going to be coming soon, right? Or you know, you're going to have some people in prison take the CHIP to get out of prison, right? I believe a few years ago, when the jab was around, uh, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe there was a story where a man could have gone out the prison or reduced his sentence if he took the jab. Expect that to be around with the CHIP, right? So let's get another scripture, right? It says, "Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy manner of living and godliness?" Right? Because eventually this whole system is going to be dissolved, and America is going to be completely dissolved, right, by nuclear missiles. So, since this world is about to perish, what person ought ye to be? You should be a person that's seeking Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai with fear and trembling, right? Because this system is about to go. Esau has a few more cards to pull up his tricks. Salaki, Esau has a few more cards to pull up his sleeve, and then that's it. Right? Because we have the World War III going on right now. We have the CHIP Esau is going to soon implement. And eventually eventually the end of the world will be right around the corner. Once the CHIP is introduced, there's not going to be much time left at all. Right? Once that point comes, you will definitely know that this is the last generation. Right? So, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 10, "And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved," right? So, the thing is, you got our people going off, right? Because even if they know the truth, they want to still live in unrighteous ways, right? They want to emulate the behavior of the world. So, since that's the case, the behavior of the world is, will lead to the way of being perished. And so our people who emulate that behavior will be, you know, perished as well. So, hope this lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect and elect. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and Shalom.